haven't made a video for a week because I have been absolutely consumed with no masks asked. I've had no time at all. Trying to take a bit of a day off today and get back into my groove because we were bombarded. And I'm happy to say that in 2 short weeks, we hit 2,000 members to our group on Facebook. That's huge. I really knew that we needed a devoted mask effort here because the playing field has changed and a lot of people aren't recognizing it. I knew the mask issue was going to be a fight, and I knew it was going to be dirty because I'd been watching it all over the place. I've known people and my network is pretty vast, and the reports were already coming in before I decided to take the lead. The reason people don't take the lead is because of the harassment and the hate. It scares them. And moreover, it affects not only them, but their families and their friends. This is why people remain silent, because they're bullied into it. For me, of course, I've been setting myself up for this for a long time. I don't have kids to embarrass. And my parents, well, they're behind me. My mom's not impressed by this whole farce herself. It's a polarized issue, and I honestly don't understand how it can be, because masking has never been our culture in the West. We've never been perceived to be diseased. We're perceived as being healthy. What's happening now is we are actually completely spinning around the natural in all of us and our natural immunity. And this perception that we're diseased is really to set us up so that if we don't get the vaccine, we're cast outs. It's all part of a structure to get us to realizing the goals of Agenda 2030, the UN plan for the world. And part of that plan is 99% vaccination. So they really need to change our perceptions here in Canada about vaccinations. They have to be crafty and creative and manipulative, because right now 45% of Canadians do the flu vaccine, and that's not enough. So what they're doing right now is actually creating an entire system that wraps in public health and common good so that everybody has to do it. Now, of course, in vaccines, over the years, I've learned that the marketing is so manipulative, and it's structured to gaslight. I find it odd that there are those vaccinated people still today that think the unvaccinated might be a threat. If you're vaccinated and protected, then why would you be worried about the rest of us? And it's like the mask. If you feel like you want to wear a mask and go out and wear it, and that protects you, well, then go ahead and do it. But don't expect the rest of us to do it, because I think it has been absolutely established that if you are sick, you stay home. No one's out sick. Have you seen one? And let me ask you another question. How many people do you know with COVID-19? We need to look what's going on right before our very eyes. And unfortunately, in order to achieve this plan and its goals, Agenda 2030. They're very difficult to attain when we are polarized in the other direction. See what I mean? There are parents all over that are deeply concerned. And in fact, they are pulling their kids like weeds in Alberta right now after 1 week in school. They can't watch it. They can't put a muzzle on their children. And they're coming to our group for support and to talk about it. And they find that they're not alone. You see, they're trying to make public perception acceptant of this, and they're using the media to formulate that picture. But that's not the truth out there. What's happened is that most people are afraid to say anything, so they're going along. And what our group is doing is showing, we're growing fast and strong. This isn't right, my friends. It's not. And it's the only beginning. Because we are on our way to medical martial law. Us Canadians do believe in choice. We do. And I established No Masks Sask in order to make sure we land on choice. Because if choice is the opposition, we're screwed. Under these states of emergencies, they can do anything. And if the middle is choice and the other end is mandatory, the middle is going to be on their side. When you get to know the agendas at play, you're able to deduct what's going on beyond what you're seeing and the mask that has been created. So it remains in obscurity. Thank you to all the new members. I'm super happy to have you. And this group is actually becoming quite a resource, and I'm really impressed to see that people are utilizing it. And moreover, that the government and the media are now paying attention.